Well, hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Pastor Matt here with your daily RPM. I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to give me a like and a share here. Follow me on Pastor Matt Ministries. Hey, this week we're talking about how to conquer a crisis. I'm reminded of a scripture in Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10, that tells us if we faint in the day of adversity, our strength is small. You know, it's amazing how a problem can be a big problem to somebody and not a big problem to somebody else. Last night I was sitting by my little girl, my 11-year-old daughter, at a basketball game, and I gave her a couple dollars so she could go get a soft drink. And she came back, and the first thing she does is she takes it and she hands it to me and says, "Dad, I need you to open this." And it's a great joy as a dad. Big, strong dad, would pop that lid right off and hand it back to her, and she has her drink. Can you imagine if you were dying of thirst in a desert? You'd been abandoned in a desert for a long time, and you were crawling on your hands and knees, and you hadn't drank water for a couple days, and then you come up to a water bottle, and it's right there and ready to go, but you don't have the strength in your hand to pop off the cap. How many of y'all know that would be a major crisis? Now, if you're strong enough, it's easy. Just pop it off and drink it. Problem solved. But if you don't have the strength, you can't open that, and now it's a crisis. I've seen people in life, the same problem will cripple one person, and for another person, it's not a big deal at all. Think about a hot water heater going out in somebody's house. I've seen some families that's an absolute crisis. They're going to have arguments. They're going to have cold water for a few days. They're going to be frustrated. There's going to be yelling. There might be cussing. And there's going to be fights about, well, you didn't see this coming. Well, you spent all the money and you're just like your mother. And just a simple $350 or $500 appliance causes a major catastrophic crisis. And yet another family, the hot water goes out, and everybody just says, well, I guess we'll take a cold shower for a day or two. They call the people to fix it, and lo and behold, it gets fixed, and everybody's happy. It was the same problem, but the two different families handled it completely different. And you see, the size of the problem is determined by the strength of the one facing it. See, one problem might be big for somebody and little for somebody else, and that's why it's so important as a Christ follower that we strengthen our faith, so that when we come through adversities, when we come through offenses, when we come through difficult times, we have the strength that those things don't cripple us. Those things don't cause us to set us back 6 months or 5 years. You know, I've seen things in the church as simple as somebody sat in somebody else's seat that they thought was their seat, and they had a major meltdown over it. Those are little, tiny problems. And we ought not to let those things ever get into our hearts. So strengthen yourself, people of God. So when the crisis comes, you're going to turn it into a molehill and not a mountain. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
If you like this video, like and share, and follow my dad on Pastor Matt Ministries.